if you're new to our channel, my partner Adam and I and our dog Twyla have been travelling around Australia for the last 3 years. We mostly travel in our converted Ford Transit camper van and occasionally take our Suzuki Jimny out tent camping, and we don't even mind doing a few Airbnbs in between, large and small. So for everything camp cooking, paid and free camping locations, camping tips and tricks, and the good old country bakery, you've come to the right place. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe and come travel Australia one town at a time. Now you know who we are, let's get back to the episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm King Dino.
I'm Adam, this is Twyla, and on this getaway we are,
it's kind of like a bit of a winter camping episode because we're probably going away where you just shouldn't be. Like it's going to be raining pretty much all weekend, and so we thought, bugger it, let's just take our chances. We're going to head to Mount Franklin. We've got some really warm, hearty, wintry kind of meals we're cooking, and so I'm looking forward to that. Not looking forward to getting wet, neither is Twyla. I don't think Twyla's going to enjoy this episode because we won't be doing much walking.
She'll be in the van most of the time.
Yeah. But our first stop is where we stopped at a farm.
Well, we don't know.
Well, we'll get out and
it's
have a look.
called Madeline's Eggs. At some estate on the way there. And they've got some eggs here. We actually need to check if we've got any cash on us first as well.
I know. That's true. Hopefully they've got tap and go. Well, anyway, we'll get out and have a look. All right, so this is where we are. And they got a little sign here, just telling you about their eggs.
We can do direct deposit.
That's perfect because we didn't quite probably have enough to buy our eggs. So here's the so they've got raw honey here, and what else have they got? Apricot jam, and they've even got a little leaflet. This is cool. All right, and how do we open this? Oh yeah. Oh look, there they are. So we can grab some of the eggs.
So we got second eggs. What's second eggs?
Second eggs. So they're the ones that aren't so perfect.
They're still eggs.
Yeah. And so they've got the direct deposits. We can do that. Oh, what's this?
Jumbo trays.
Oh, jumbo trays. Look at this. Oh, big ones. All right, but I don't think we need jumbo. We'll just get one of these. We nearly missed the turn off because we had to come in here. We nearly missed the turn off. But we're here. How cute's this shed, the way it's all set up? It looks so cute. But, and they do have cameras, by the way, so they are filming to see if you do pay for them. So Adam's just checking them.
Oh, yep, so
they're all
just
good.
Just make sure none have cracked. Yep.
All right. And I reckon maybe we should leave a business card behind. Let them know we've been here. So they've got the QR code there, so all Adam has to do is do that. And then it'll take him to somewhere, obviously, to be able to pay for the eggs. What?
No, it just says the camera Wi-Fi connected, like the one that I've got your Red Joe. Oh, which makes sense. So you're not stealing. So
yeah, they got our Red Joe. All right, so Adam's paid for the eggs.
It's done.
Transferred. Let's get out of here. So we just stopped to get some petrol and check out this. It is been raining like crazy. So we don't know what it's going to be like up at Mount Franklin, but we'll soon find out. Our very last stop before we head up to Mount Franklin. We're 10 minutes away, not even actually, 5 minutes away. And we've just got to the chocolate factory.
We thought we were going to be parked by midday.
But no, not quite. Because someone wants some chocolate cake for tonight. So we're not having a bakery on this episode, but we're going to the chocolate mill.
So I've just got back in the van. Dean's ran to the bathroom, but I thought I'll quickly show you before I eat it tonight or sometime today. I've got the hummingbird cake with the chocolate drip. Actually, you can now go to put in a container, and then cream on the side. White hot chocolate from there. This is so good, so good. What's up, Twyla? What? You went down? Okay, this is so bad. What I'm going to do, well, I'm not going to eat this now, which kind of looks funny because I actually am, but I'm making a spot there for the cream. Well, that's me at least justifying it. I'm making it back in the fridge now.
Now, before we head up to the volcano, if you didn't know, it's an extinct volcano where we're going to.
Thank God.
So, yeah, thank God. Although it could be quite warm if it was real. It's still raining heaps. So we're kind of hoping this works in our favour. We hope we can get a really good sight. But who knows? Some people might be braving it like us, and they're in the wet. So we'll soon find out. Let's head up the hill. This is what's this? Your white?
This is a white hot chocolate. I don't want to spill it. So there's depending on the camera angle.
Yeah, no, you can
that's
see it.
It is. Yeah, it's good.
Adam loves it. Adam loves coming here. So
I think come here. Like
every time we go to Mount Franklin,
every second. I think probably every second visit to Mount Franklin, we're popping in here to get a coffee or a hot chocolate.
It's literally. I probably wouldn't suggest walking here.
No. You
could.
If you had some time on your hands, maybe I reckon a good 45-minute walk.
Yeah, 45 minutes. But literally, as you drive out, heading back towards Melbourne, you drive straight past it. So, great place to stop and get a coffee in the morning when you leave. All right, well, we're here, and it's what we expected. Not too many people. Someone's over there. There's a van, a couple of caravans, another van over there. And then we've got a tent as well over here, and then another tent over here. So hardly anyone's here, which is awesome. We got one of our favourite spots. This place is where we're camping. Our little spot is really flat, which is good, level, and it's got a little fire pit here, which is great. I brought firewood because I knew everything was going to be wet. And this is what I love about Mount Franklin. You look around, and especially in the morning, this normally looks like this in the morning, but looks like it's going to be looking like this all day because it is raining. But it's just such a beautiful place to come camp. All right, so I've set up the awning and got a little bit more to do. Got all our firewood here, got heaps of firewood. And I brought this so Adam could be warm until I get the fire going. Haven't used it for a while. Got it out for the winter camping. So you just put a gas bottle in the back, like that. And then it's got a bit of a ceramic tile kind of thing there that warms up. So I'll give it a turn it on and give it a go. All right, there we go. So you can see, oh, Adam just threw a piece of wood out the window. Oh my Lord. Okay. So yeah, so you can see there's a flame there, and that warms that tile up, and then the heat straight away starts coming out. It's really good. But you can't use these inside. You can probably use it inside for a minute, but it's not recommended. Don't use it inside because you can get poisoned. All right, I'm going to try to get this fire started, but I saw a hack, right, where if you get some cotton buds like these and get some Vaseline, and then you dip them in and then put them in a bag, then when you want to start a fire, you just pull one out and put it into the fire. I haven't dipped it in yet, but I'm going to dip it in. And supposedly they're meant to be really good fire starters. So let's give it a go and see if this little hack works. Let's try to make these. I don't know. I've been told about this, but I haven't actually seen it done. So I think this is what you do. Just rub it on, and hopefully that works. I'll go the other end of this piece of cardboard that I'm using.
Let me just chuck that cardboard in the pit as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'll put a bit on this one. And we'll see if this actually works.
Hopefully there's no explosions. Twyla, how you going down there? Huh? Snug as a bug?
So we got this new lighter when we're travelling in New South Wales. So I'm going to give it a go because it's an electric lighter. You just charge it up. It works in the rain and in wind.
So all weather conditions.
All weather conditions, yeah.
Flip it open and
So flick it.
turn it on.
Look at that. All right, let's see if this works. All right, I've built my fire, so let's see if this thing will actually work. Oh, straight away. Awesome. Oh, wow. How good's that? I don't know what I'm more impressed of. The lighter, being it's electric, or these dudes. Oh, that's just, wow. All right, well, let's see how this fire goes. Hopefully it takes off. It is raining. So Adam and Twyla are going to go for a little walk. Just why the rain isn't really heavy at the moment, so he wants to give her a bit of a walk because she might be locked up for the rest of the night. And the fire's going all right, not too bad. So for lunch, to warm us up, this is the first meal that we want to show you on this episode. It is Mexican jaffles. Now, I just thought, you know, what's going to warm us up? Well, some jalapenos, and I've got these. So you can make your own if you've got some left over at home and you've made some, but these taste really good. I think they're about $5 a can. And yeah, this is perfect. And then we've got a bit of butter to obviously butter the bread so it doesn't stick. And we've got cheese. So whatever cheese you want to use, you can use. So we're going to do, so yeah. So, and then I've got some extra hot sauce in the van. So if you really want to heat it up and get hot, we can dip our jaffles into that hot sauce. But I've got a feeling it's already going to have enough punch with these jalapenos. Because it's so cold, the butter is so hard that I'm actually just going to butter the actual inside of the cast iron jaffle maker. So I've opened it up. I always carry one of these. So if we're using the camp oven, which we're going to do later in this episode, or anything like that, I can chuck it on this old piece of wood that I actually found, I think, here a long time ago. And it's perfect for like putting the camp oven on, and it's not going to burn through the table. And when you're getting it off the hot fire, rather than using the little flimsy chopping board, wooden chopping board, I just use this, and it really does the job well. All right, give your beans a good mix before you go putting it inside your jaffle. But I'm just going to go in with some straight onto the bread. So we'll get that in there. Then we're just going to put some jalapenos. Here they go. Oh, look at these. This is great. You going to be right with this, Adam?
Just a couple for me, thanks.
Is that a cup? How about that? And then we're going to pop in our cheese. There we go. And then we're just going to pop our tops on. And we're done. I'm just going to close her up. And just make sure that you tuck that side in. And you try to get as much as you can inside, because the rest of it's going to burn on the outside. And there you have it. And we'll cut those crusty bits off now, because we don't want them in the fire. They're just going to go black in the fire. And let's go throw this on the fire, and hopefully we can leave it there. There we go. That's what we want. How good's that? How are you dealing with the cold, Adam? You look like you're at the snow. You got your beanie on, your scarf.
I feel like I'm in the snow.
Yeah, he's got his heater.
Like it's only like 8 degrees.
Twyla's got her jacket on, so she's
I
alright.
was hoping the heater could go next to her, but I don't know how I'm going to work.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't want her jacket to go up in fire either. But she'll be right. And we'll get this fire going even bigger soon. And hopefully stand around that. Hopefully the rain stops. She's steaming. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. So they're just cooling down. We're going to get the next lot on. And while this is hot, I've put a bit of butter in there. So that's all ready to go. What do you think?
It's cooled down.
It's cooled down? But is it nice and warm? As in spicy warm?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. I just wonder how many jalapenos are in this one.
Yeah, I know. We don't know which one had them all in there. But anyway, it'll keep you warm if there is a whole heap in there. Now, if you want it even extra hot, grab yourself a bottle of this. They have this in Mexico, and It is hot. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on the plate and dip some in and see how I go. So that's all you need. Just dip it in like that. And trust me, that'll have a lot of burn on it. So good. Look at that cheese. These ones were a tad overcooked. But, you know, it's part of it. Part of camping. But look at all that flavour. Oh, these are so good. I don't know why I haven't thought about this before. We just met one of our neighbours. They came past. They said they watch our channel. And they said they know we've been here many of times. So they might pop over later and say hi. So if we do, we'll introduce you to them. But otherwise, until then, I'm going to keep eating. So Twyla's a fashion icon. She's gone from her orange jacket, now going to this one we brought in another town.
She's a bit cold.
Because she's a bit cold and that one got a little bit wet.
Do you see her shaking?
Yeah. But we've got her in front of the heater, so she's warming up slowly. And now she's got her warm winter coat jacket on. All right, to our new subscribers, if you haven't seen Mount Franklin before, so like I said earlier in the episode, it's an extinct volcano. You drive up into it, so we're actually in the middle of the volcano, up all the way around. There's a rim walk, so you can walk all the way around up the top there. It doesn't take long, 35 minutes, maybe max, 40 minutes. And also they've just recently put in brand new drop toilets. Yeah, so these are the new toilets they put in. As you can see, it's all undercover and they're nice, shiny and new. Now for dinner, I thought I'd do a red wine stew. It's a beef stew. And to go with that, I wanted to make some damper, but I thought, I don't want to just make ordinary damper, so I thought I'd do a cheese and herb damper. Never made it before. Done plenty of dampers, but haven't done a cheese and herb damper. So we'll give it a go. I've tried to keep the recipe really simple because, you know, you don't want to take away heaps of things away with you. So hopefully this turns out, and I've had to modify it a little bit. So hopefully it all sticks together and works, but we'll give it a go now. So I've got about a cup of cheese, or just over a cup of cheese. I've got 80 grams of butter, and it's salted butter. Bit of salt, put a pinch of salt in it. Self-raising flour, and then I've got the mixed herbs, and I'm going to be adding some water. So it's 3 cups of the self-raising flour. Then we're going to sprinkle in some of these mixed herbs. Then hopefully you got warm hands, because now I'm going to massage the 80 grams of butter through just with my hands. Break it up. I've actually cut it up just to help the process, and then hopefully the warmth of my hands will get that butter mixed through. All right, I've just sprinkled a few more herbs in. I've got flour all over me. Look at this. Oh my lord. And now I'm going to add in that about a cup or just over a cup of cheese grated into it, and then I'm going to put half a cup of water. And then we're going to use a knife to massage it through. And I'm going to put the camera down for a sec while I chop this through. So it's hard to do this with one hand because I'm filming at the moment. But what I'm doing is basically doing this, but as I'm doing it, I'm spinning the bowl. But somebody is asleep. So I've got no one holding the camera. Right, now I've got that consistency. I'm going to throw in another half a cup of water. And now I'm going to get my hands dirty and start kneading that through. Oh, and I almost forgot to put my pinch of salt in. Oops. All right, pop some flour on my board. I just want to get my ball of dough out and start kneading it. Again, I'll need 2 hands for this. But like I was saying before, someone's still sleeping. Yes, we'll work at this. I'm sure I'll get it there. All right, so this is what it ended up looking like. You can actually see the herbs in there now, and looks a bit rustic. That's the way I like it. I've got my smaller camp oven with us, my 4.5 quarts, and then I've got the shovel out because now I need to get some coals out and move the fire to one side. I've got my camp oven out, and I'm just going to put a light bit of flour across the bottom so it doesn't stick. just like that. And I've kept my trivet, I think they call them, down the bottom, as you can see. So that just keeps the damper from hitting the bottom, and hopefully that means it won't. Oh, that's a big damper. I might just flatten it a bit. Oh, because if it rises up, it's got to hit that lid. All right, there we go. So that's now in there. Pop the lid on. And then I'm just going to put it straight onto the coals, away from the fire. The fire's over there. And then I'll just throw on some coals on top. And there you have it. So I've got coals on the bottom, coals on top. And then also, I've just thrown some extra coals over there. I'm going to throw another log on there. So that way we've got plenty for tonight when I make the stew. And how long does this take? Who knows? I'll give it a half an hour, open it up and see how she looks. Adam Twyla's retreated inside. He's going to have a nap. I think Twyla secretly is looking forward to it too. And I'm left with this mess to clean up. Look at this. So I've got to get this all cleaned up before I can start cutting up the veg for tonight. It's been 40 minutes and I think I might have cooked it a bit too long, but let's have a look. Ooh, smells good. A little bit burnt, but not too bad. I've gotten it out. It's not too bad, but I definitely did overcook it. But I might crack it open later. I'm going to leave it to cool because we're going to have this for dinner. But I might just have a bit of a taste of this crunchy bit here. So it's definitely cooked. Don't know about the middle of it. It might be doughy, but I mean, that's damper for you. Mmm. Really nice. You can taste the, definitely taste the herbs. Not getting too much of the cheese, so, but I'm sure as we eat through it, you'll taste a bit of the cheese as well. All right, so I just cut it open. That's how it looks inside. Bit doughy, but I think it's going to be all right. I'm almost feeling like it's a solo camping trip. Adam is still asleep, and Twyla is too, but she'll get up soon because she'll want her dinner. So let me show you what's going to go into our stew tonight. Now, this is a real humble stew. So this is just a really basic red wine stew with some beef and very simple. You can add more veggies to this, so do whatever you want. You can add more veggies. I'm going to do a side of mashed potato, but I'll tell you a bit more about them afterwards. But I should say, if you want to just add potato to this, you can, but I'm not actually putting potatoes into it. Some gravy beef. Now, I did buy 2 of these, but I'm thinking I'm probably only going to use the one because it is only for Adam and I, and there's still going to be leftovers probably. Onion, I've got peas, carrots, mushrooms, and then just 2 cans of 400 grams, so 800 grams all up, of diced tomatoes, some red wine. So I've just got this out of a bottle from home, just brought this amount. I'll probably use all that. And then salt and pepper. So with the onion, I'm just keeping it really simple, just cutting it through the middle, then through the middle again, and then just nice big chunks. And they can go straight into the camp oven. Also, I've chopped up some garlic and thrown it in. Going to throw in some oil over top of those. You can see all that great goodness just there that I'm going to pull out and just get, I don't care, I just want to get it really hot really quick just to brown up the onion, and then we'll take it off there and do the rest of the veggies. Just want to get these nice and brown. Just finished cutting up the meat. I've done them in nice chunky pieces of meat, and that's how you want it. Like I said, if you do it for a few more people, I'll probably add more meat, but I've just done I think it was about 500 grams, just over 500 grams. Take this over and throw this in, and just brown that off a little bit. Pretty happy with this. Just lightly browned the meat. Onion's all good. So I'm going to take that off now. Look at that. That looks great. And then I'll pop that over on my block. And it is that time of the night. I'm going to have my cheeky wine. Cheers. So now I'm going to go in my 2 cans of tomatoes. Just pop them straight in. And then we can rinse these cans out with the red wine. And that's what I'm going to do now. A little bit for you. A little bit for you. And then rinse that around. Make sure you get all that. Oh, look at the mess I just made. Get that in there. Mushies are cut up. I've just cut them in 4. I'm going to throw them in also. And we'll throw the peas in. It's starting to get dark now. I'm keeping my carrots pretty chunky. That's 2. I'm going to probably throw in 3 just to really bulk it up. Well, I just finished mixing that through and that looks amazing. So now all I need to do is do salt and pepper. So I'm going to put heaps of pepper. I think it needs it. So a big crack of pepper. And then just some salt. My table's not level. All right, Adam's up. Did you have a good slumber? You missed out on the bread. Did you want to taste?
Looks like it was roast. Looks like it's chicken.
I burnt it a little bit.
I was going to say.
Just a little. But
How
anyway.
long are you cooking it for?
45 minutes. I should have done 30.
It looks like it's a bit hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, you can have a taste and see what you think.
Okay.
All right, well, this is ready to go. Pop the lid on it. I'll head over to the fire. And I've already got coals out already. And it's really nice and hot there. And it's literally going to sit there. There's no need to put them on top for a stew. You can just have it just on the bottom. And every probably half an hour, I'm just going to give it a good stir. All right, so Adam's about to try the damper. Let's see what you think.
It's a bit like a scone.
Bit like a scone? Yeah. That's kind of what damper should taste like.
Mm-hmm.
So a bit doughy, you know.
Yeah, you know what? It's more different like a scone.
What? More like a scone.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. One good thing is the rain has stopped, so it's awesome. So now we can actually stand around a fire without getting wet. But I've got my big jacket on. I've had this on for a while because it is pretty bloody damn cold. Check this floor out. Oh. So we put a whole heap of paper down and we're kind of like just wiping our feet on them. And we'll have to clean this up before we go to bed tonight. But this looks terrible. We're going for a bit of a mud walk. It is so muddy today because it's been raining obviously all day. So we're just sacrificing Twyla's feet. Oh, she's going to the toilet. Privacy. Another camper van. And just done a bit of a loop. But I think we're going to have to rug Twyla up when she gets back. She's going to be so wet and cold. And Twyla's having her dinner outside tonight. She's got her 2 jackets on now. She's gone from 1 to 2. That should keep her warm. And I was about to say she's going to be eating a lot earlier than us because our meal can take up to 3 hours to cook. But look what Adam's doing. What are you eating?
Oh, it's 20 grams.
There's so much.
21 and a half grams. A curly whirly.
Of course you're having a curly.
And I'm sure give it a few months and they'll probably cut out to 20 grams.
Yeah. Adam's complaining about Capri cutting all their chocolates down to size because he remembers all the different sizes. What did they start off with, Adam?
Well, Mars bar was for 60 grams. It's now 48 grams. And it's double the price.
Comment down below if you think they should take them back up to their original size. Well, Twyla's...
Come on, eat them up.
I don't think she likes that bowl. I better turn my light off so she can't see the bowl. She's very fussy. Very fussy.
Here you go. Just eat it on the paper then.
Yeah, she's very fussy. See, she doesn't like that bowl. She has to have her princess bowl, which is in the van.
There you go.
Adam and Twyla have moved closer to the fire. And we'll put a few logs on now. We're going to get the fire a bit bigger because Adam reckons this is the best part of the night. Or best part of our trip so far.
It's really warm.
What about the white chocolate you had today?
Oh, that was nice too.
But his hands are freezing. Mine are warm.
Basket.
His are freezing.
Basket.
But this is just really nice.
I'm not a bit too close.
Just gotta hope Twyla doesn't get herself burnt. So we just moved the fire to the other side. And check this out. Look at these coals. Red hot. Get that on there. I've come inside because I'm going to make this. I saw this at the shop. I've never had this. Now, normally I've always had Deb if we've done this, and Adam's not a big fan of Deb. So I'm going to see if this will win him over. He might come and actually cook it for me because I think he's sick of being outside in the cold. So anyway, we'll give it a go and we'll let you know what we think of it. It does have a recipe for shepherd's pie on the back, and I just brought it from Coles. I don't know if Woolies have got them. I'm sure they do. Anyway, we'll give it a go and see if this mashes all right. I'm about to take this off. I've packed up outside except for the table, which I'm about to pack up. I'll have everything packed up, then I'll take it in. Twyla and Adam are busy making the potato. And look at all the extra blankets we brought with us because we knew it was going to be freezing. So we've absolutely packed each end of the bed up with blankets. How you going, Adam? Nearly done?
It's ready.
Oh, nice. All right, so we're all packed up outside, and Adam has...
Well, this serves 4 people, so how much did
Four
you
people.
How much did you want?
A couple of big scoops.
So you want half?
Not half.
Oh, maybe let's do half then, because...
Okay. Yeah, did you just give it a taste? Because Adam's a very anti-Deb person.
It's okay. You know what? If I was...
Is it better than Deb?
Yeah, it's better than Deb. I think it's similar, to be honest.
But better, you're saying?
It's better. But I think it's still very similar.
Yeah, and look, we could have just boiled some potatoes and done mashed potatoes, but I thought I'd give it a go because I always like to try new things. So the new guys at home, if you want to try them, we've still got the bread here, ready to go, our damper. So if you want to add that as well. And you can see in the background, there is a camp oven, and is piping hot, like piping hot. All right, Adam's using our S-hook. That has come in handy. Adam didn't want all the water to go all over.
Well, it's more work. I've got to clean all that again.
Yeah. So we've got our stovetop there, which we're going to rest that on. And then over here is what we've been cooking for the last nearly 3 hours. Look how good this looks. Right, this is a big bowl of goodness. And you can see what my damper there. And somewhere in this bowl is potato, but I can't see it. Twyla, what do you think, Twyla? No, she's too worried about what Adam's got. Always worried about what Adam's got. One track mind. Of course, Twyla's got to get some. But I'm loving it with my damper. The damper actually turned out really good. And it is a bit watery here. But underneath this is potato and so much goodness. It's so good.
So how can we make the sauce thicker next time?
Thicker? I don't think it needs to be thicker. I think this is a stew. This is how it is. You can add flour. But one thing you do have to remember, because it is so cold at the moment, everything changes. So never ever go buy a recipe with a camp oven, because depending on the weather, everything will change. So where it might tell you 3 hours, it could be 4 hours. And the main thing is with this stew is we kept stirring it and we don't have any burnt bits, which is good. Not like the damper. So just make sure you stir it through.
Stir to the bottom.
And stir right through to the bottom. All right, so don't worry, guys. We didn't eat everything. We're taking home takeaway. And Adam was saying, what were you impressed with?
That I heard a glove in the van, because I thought if I picked up the what's it called, camp oven, I'll be covered in the smoke residue. But
I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking more about there was nothing stuck to the bottom, even though it was so hot. We stirred enough to not make it stick. Trust Adam to be more about it, worrying about his hands being dirty.
So now I'm not going to have to, get all that smoke off and...
Oh my God, Adam.
What?
Everyone's going to look at you and go, you're just not a camper. Like, seriously.
You can camp in any form.
What are you?
As long as you're camping.
I know what you are. A practical camper. Is that what they call them? A practical camper. Now the camp oven's cooled down, I'm going to do what I always do. Chuck it in a bag and tie it up. Then pop it into this. And then when I get home, I'll give it a good scrub with just hot water. Get it cleaned up for next time. But that saves me having to do it here in the cold. There you go. It's in the bag. And then all I have to do is zip it up. Adam's doing dishes if you want to know what that sound is. And just zip it up. And then I can clean it when we get back home. Adam was just telling me how full he was. And look at this. Straight into dessert.
Straight into dessert.
What was the dessert again you got?
I've done my duties.
You've done your duties. You've done the dishes. Twyla's all done. The floor's clean. We cleaned the floor, so the floors are all clean.
A bit of cream.
And Twyla's going to have a bit of a cream.
That's it.
What, is it a carrot cake or is it?
No, hummingbird.
Oh, you've had that before. Look how good that looks. So Twyla's jumped to the other side. You've jumped to the dark side, Twyla. And, because she can't help herself. Are you warm under there? I think she's still warm. Yeah, But, so what do you think, Adam? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
I know you liked it last time.
It's nice, good, all that.
What did we find out what was actually in it last time?
It's actually pineapple.
Pineapple, that's it.
Pineapple juice.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a blend between a carrot cake and a banana cake and I don't know.
All between.
All between.
All right, well, someone's
nodding. It's definitely, I think it's not as rich as some cakes, but it does have a bit of rich flavour to it.
Have you seen Twyla's face?
No.
She... she gives Adam kisses when she wants some.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can have some cream. That's about it.
That's what you get.
Not for doggies. Not for doggies. Right, as soon as Adam's bed was made up, Twyla jumped straight underneath.
Neck massage?
Yeah, she's getting a neck massage. But tonight, like I said, we normally just sleep with this. And Adam sometimes sleep with your sleeping bag. But we don't use. I bought this extra blanket, so he's got two of them on.
Oh, it's been
doubled over. And then I've got my blanket I normally sleep with, plus two. This has been doubled over, and I've even got Twyla's blanket to keep my feet warm. So anyway, and I'm in my trackies. All right, well, we're going to bed. We'll see how we go.
I actually think maybe I need her.
Oh, you want a blanket at the end?
I was just thinking, this dude doesn't go all the way in the bottom. No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's all right.
No, you have it.
There you go. You've got it now. Oh, always miss out. Well, we've woken up to the most coldest morning we've had in a long time. I don't even know how cold it is, but it's freezing. Adam and Twyla are still asleep. I'm having my coffee. I did make Adam a coffee, but I don't think he's going to get up for it. Anyway, cheers. But this morning we have to talk about this toaster. A little while ago, we brought this and we used it for the very first time. And then we got you guys from home commenting, saying we used it the wrong way. We put the toast on top like this, and it was meant to be that mesh goes over the flame and the toast goes on top. So hopefully we'll redeem ourselves today, because I thought we would have toast, eggs on toast, since we bought those beautiful fresh farm eggs yesterday. So I'm going to give it a go. I'll cook mine first while Adam's sleeping. So someone's joined me for a coffee. She hopped under the blankets with Adam and she's gotten up. I think she wants a coffee. Do you want a coffee? And of course Adam's still sleeping. All right, let's see if I can do this right this time. Oh yeah, oh see, now that already looks better. Let's see if this works. All right, peeps at home. I'm doing it right this time, hopefully. All right, I'm going to turn it over. Oh, look at that. That is so much better. Oh, Adam is going to love this. I can't believe how well it cooks it when you do it properly. All right, that looks good. Now for the eggs. So on these eggs that we brought yesterday, it tells you they're the second eggs. So these are the ones that other companies reject. So, but that's what makes them interesting. We like different things. So here they are. Here they all look good to me. Look at that. All right, let's get these on. Eggs are looking good. Well, Twyla's up. She could definitely smell the toast. She loves her toast. And got my eggs. So sunny side up. This is looking good. What do you reckon, Twyla? Looking good? Have this? And then we better make a coffee for Daddy. Huh?
Okay, so Dean's making mine. He's going to flip them over.
He likes his eggs flipped. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
As you can see, the windows are all frosted up. It is freezing in here. But how do you sleep, Adam?
She kept me up.
Oh, Twyla kept you up.
She was undecided.
Yeah, she kept top down under the blankets.
She kept going to like to my legs, to my head, like just chopping, changing under the covers, on top of the covers, under the covers. So.
And what do you think of your eggs?
Hey.
She's choking on a toast. All good?
Yeah. It's really nice.
Don't look so picturesque, but just taking Twyla for her toilet run. And her feet must be so cold. All right, Twyla's happy. She's had her toilet run. Now, guys, if you've enjoyed this cooking episode, we have quite a few episodes we've done when we've been in Mount Franklin before. I've done 2 solo trips here, where one, I did a full episode of cooking breakfast, lunch, dinner with hot dogs. Yes, you heard me right. There's a few hacks in there. So definitely, if you enjoy hot dogs, you're going to love this, especially if you've got kids and you came with kids. Great idea. Lots of things to do. And also, I came another time where I did nachos in the camp oven and I made gnocchi. That was delicious. So for all those episodes, go back to our older episodes, have a look through. You might find something else. But yeah, we've come here quite often to do these cooking episodes because it's quite sheltered, even though it's windy right now. Normally, it's not that windy, and it's a great place to come camp cook. All right, so we just driven into Daylesford. We thought might see if we can get into, sometimes it's really busy, but the Wombat, I think it's Wombat Hill Cafe or something like that. It's in the middle of the botanical gardens here. It's up on top of Wombat Hill, and so beautiful here. So anyway, let's go in and see if we can get in there. All right, so we come to Wombat Hill House, and then so you got indoor seating and outdoor seating. So we're going to go inside. Adam's got a table in there for us. All right, so this is the menu. And so if you want to pause, you can have a read. All right, coffees are here. And what did you end up ordering for us, Adam?
Breakfast pizza.
Breakfast pizza, just a share. Oh, yeah, we're not overly hungry because we just had those eggs and bread. But we thought we'd better get some because we're here. And got coffees. And Twyla, she's happy. She's getting her treats.
She's got a sweet potato.
She's got a sweet potato. for a sweet dog. Oh, now that looks good. How awesome is that? Breakfast pizza for champions. Well, this is just tasting delicious, but Adam didn't tell us. Look at this, what just came.
So it's an almond orange cake.
What is it? Almond orange cake. Okay, wow. We've got to get through this first. Well, that was delicious. Adam and I both liked the pizza and our coffees, and Adam even liked his cake that he surprised me with. And so we're definitely giving it a King Dino's thumbs up. So guys, if you're in Daylesford, come check out these guys in the middle of the botanical gardens. Absolutely delicious. Well, guys, that's it. We're freezing cold, so we want to go home. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Now, if this episode didn't make you hungry, I don't know what will. Adam will link in some episodes that I've been talking about on this episode after this. So if you want to check those out, otherwise go through our past catalogue and you can find plenty of foodie videos in there. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this, make sure you go down the bottom, like and subscribe.
As always, guys, we'll see you on Sunday at 5 p.m. for our next episode.
Yep, we'll see you then, guys.
See you guys. Take care.
Bye.